The good life lets you hide all the sadness you feel.
We're not buying this. You know, you ain't do it. But if you can really lay it out, you know, what really happened, they'll listen to you. No one seems to want to do it. I don't buy that. We went through this last week.
Yeah, we're on? We don't rechew our cabbage, Frank. Basically, I'd like to welcome you all.
We ain't got no live callers on this nickel.
You don't know. You don't know. I might have
listeners.
I might have a surprise for you.
Oh God, yo.
But anyways,
I hope you your brother again. Defending,
I've got three brothers.
The airline industry.
No,
what do you hear that story?
He hopefully he has on the last episode. But welcome to Frankly Speaking. This edition.
Wait a minute. Did you? I didn't want to say. Shut the thing off.
No, it doesn't shut.
No, well, whatever.
The music.
Bleep that thing out. You had to bleep that thing out.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
That thing?
You know who hears it?
Did you take care of that thing, Matt?
I took care of the thing.
He hears it.
I know.
He ain't going to be funny.
Why
are you making fun of you?
Matt went to extra effort to take care of
Matt, I trust you.
Thing.
I don't, him, I don't.
Okay. Well, let me just introduce who's all here.
All right, come on.
Alex Concepcion. I am von Stroheim.
Yeah.
Is that your name?
That's
on
me.
Twitter? Busiest man on Twitter. Matt Belknap. What does he do? Graduate of film school.
Yeah.
Runs the podcast. Patrick Walsh, the funniest Walsh, only at AOL. And Frank Pesh, star of stage. Did you ever do any stage and screen? A little bit? When you were a kid, probably.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a special guest, Mike Gonzales, who actually has seen some movies Frank's in. Is that right? Actually,
yes.
And you still showed up?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to just start off with a curveball to Frank.
What?
Are you okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
He looks a little upset. I haven't known you that long, but I trust you. You seem like a good guy, big heart, sweet guy, but I'm a little disappointed that we had a bet for $50 and you reneged on it. Yeah. That's not like you. You know, back in the neighborhood, your word's your word, you know? I'm from 103rd Street. I don't know what they do on 29th Street.
Well, you tell me, and you can be honest. If
All
you
right.
say,
Okay.
if you tell me,
You tell me.
yeah, he won that bet. I'll give him his $50 right now.
There it is. There it is.
I don't give a fuck. But let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened.
He did not hand me the money,
Meet some
by the
girl
way.
in the bar. As usual, I come in as a girl sitting there. He's sitting there, and no one's doing nothing. I have to make the fucking move.
True
I
story.
start talking to her. I go over there. I don't even know her. I'm playing with her hair. I'm doing all this and that. Driving her
dog
fucking
can hunt.
crazy. And this is going on and on and on. She's married, but she does what she wants. Who gives a fuck?
Green light.
Have you ever seen my movie 29th Street?
I have not, no.
No, that's a bad.
Sorry. Don't ask Matt again either.
I'm waiting for my screener.
Yes. Okay.
Downstairs in the car.
We'll get it to
Come
him.
on.
We'll get it to
Oh,
him. That's my fault. That's my fault.
I'll watch it.
You got to
I can't
watch
wait to
it.
see it.
Okay.
There's no more
Yeah.
podcasts.
All right.
I ain't going to sit down.
Okay. Well, Mike, that's his
Listen.
go-to move with the ladies. Have you seen 29th Street?
is that the-
And
is that
with
the
the
line?
dudes.
Yeah.
It's incredible. You know, one thing to give someone your card here, actor, producer, bullshit artist.
Movie made about
all
your
that,
life.
Yeah. How about you give them a movie that they made about your life? And I'm going to ruin the fucking movie for them. I don't want to do it, but
Okay, don't. But it's your calling card.
I know the tagline.
you know the tagline. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's pretty interesting.
Very interesting.
They watch only, and in the first 5 minutes, you know, that fucking guy won the lottery. Holy shit! What a calling card, you know. In case you got a gold digger or someone like that, you're in.
Yeah.
Or if you don't, they just got to be curious. I'd rather
They like movies.
I'd
They'll
rather
love
give
it.
out what a calling card. I'm getting away with murder with it. Holy shit! And Frank, I saw your movie. I've got a lot of nice residuals, but the last 4 or 5 years, it's gotten rough out there. I don't know why. If they get to see it, forget it. They go nuts over it. Oh, they call up. Strangers call up. You know, remember me? I met you at the airport. I watched your movie. Holy shit, it was great. You get it. But you also get a lot of these from a lot of girls. And whatever.
The blank look.
I can't wait. I'm going to watch it tonight. I'm going to watch it tonight. Really? I really am. Well, look, I'm up late. Call me when it's over. All right, I'll call you. You never, ever, ever, ever hear from them. Bump into them maybe a month later or so. Hey, remember me? Did you watch the movie? I've been so busy. I can't do it. Oh, come on. What is this? You all you got to do is put it on. It's an hour and 45 minutes. You watch Hip tonight, Hip tomorrow. I'm so busy. I haven't. And these are all these people that. What about when you said you were going to watch it tonight? Remember that? I think you got a couple of friends I ain't talking to, right?
Yeah.
It's some guy, I don't know, the Jimmy Kimmel show. Oh, you know what? We were looking for a movie to watch tonight. How we go? Oh, this is great. Right, honey? Yes. You're going to watch it? Watch it tonight now. Call me up. I can't wait. We're going to go home and watch it.
All right.
Never heard
Great
from
setup.
them. Never heard from them.
Do you give them the movie?
Yeah, I give them the movie, yeah.
They're
I
in his
make
trunk.
my own copies. I got to give them to me because 20th Century Fox, they're hiding this movie. I don't know what's going on.
So you're burning this at home?
I actually looked for it.
No, I got a guy burns them for me.
Got a guy.
Okay.
I looked for it on Netflix because I was going to watch it.
It's on
You know what it
YouTube.
says?
It's on YouTube. The whole movie's on YouTube.
Oh, it is? Oh, I got to watch it.
Oh, on
You can see it
YouTube.
on
Whatever.
Great. But Netflix, not available.
It
Yeah.
should be. It's a
Why?
great film.
What about try to buy a DVD, a brand new one, see how much money they want for it?
Okay, I'm scared.
A lot more than Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why. Okay, so anyway, the girl's there.
Cute.
And I do my spiel, and, I'm
He is pulling her hair, so I have to pull him off a little.
Now I'm taking pictures with her. Now I give her the movie. She says, and I'm leaving. I'm going to leave her in his hands. I think, were you there too?
Thank you.
He
Thank
wasn't
you.
there. I'm like, you're in
Alex
good
wasn't
hands
there.
with Wall State. So I'm leaving. I go get her a copy of the movie. She says those magic words of, I'm going to watch it tonight. I'm going to watch it tonight. I said, oh, you're full of shit. You're not gonna
I'm going to watch it tonight, and I'll call you tomorrow.
No. I said to her, you're going to watch it tonight? You call me tonight. Call me tonight. I'll be up. Don't forget. I'm going to watch it tonight. I go home. The phone rings. She calls, and
Wait a minute. I bet you $50 she would call you. You said you're on.
Yeah, no.
Is that true? What's the bet?
that $50 she would watch the movie and call.
Okay.
So let me finish. You can have all the time you want. So the phone rings.
So he tells me
first
probably
of all, I tell him and her, meet me, go down the block, Riverside Drive, 5 minutes away. Make a right. Go in this place, Cachet. We'll all have a drink. They got these Spanish guys playing a guitar. These
He's
fucking
making a
women,
guitar
all
gesture.
these
It's very
fucking horny women
Latin,
dancing around.
like-
The sexiest thing in the world is a bunch of women with tight
Dancing.
dresses and pants that dancing to that Latin music, not that hip hop shit and that other stuff. No. That music. These are horny. And then, where are you? Where are you? Where? No one answers. Finally, I get a hold of him. He says, I'm home. She dropped me off. She went home. Okay, I give up waiting there. I go home. She lives in there. She should be home. The phone rings like 5 minutes later. It's her. First of all, this is how fucking dumb she is.
Wait a minute.
That's a win. That's a win for you.
You're going to let
a
me
win for
finish?
me.
No, it ain't.
And don't say she's dumb, because she might be here in 5 minutes.
Oh, I'll fucking strangle her. Listen, these guys, listen. I don't know what was. Remember what the deal was. We're going to watch the movie tonight.
Take that call.
Tonight. She calls me and says to me, hi, it's me. I'm watching the movie. What part are you up to? She says, oh, the guy, somebody's spitting at you. Spitting. I'm like, what do you mean spitting at me? The guy, it's a thing where I'm showing the guys in my neighborhood, this guy and this other guy used to spit on himself and all that, whatever. First of all, she couldn't have been up to that part. She had to fast forward. That's number one. Okay, she had to
wasn't
fast
mentioned in
forward.
the bet.
Listen. You tell me now, and you too, in your opinion.
Yeah.
I said to her, watch the rest of the movie. Call me when it's over. Forget that part. I'm waiting here. Watch the rest of the movie. Wait till you see the rest of it. Okay, I'm going to watch it. Call me. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm hearing.
I never fucking hear from her that night, the next day, the next week. Not even, fucking 3. Hello, Frank. I've been so bad, but I did watch your movie. It was great or whatever. Last thing I heard from her, yeah, I'm watching some guy spitting at you in the movie. I says, you've watched the rest of the movie. You're wrong. He's not spitting at me. But anyway, call me when it's over. And even if you don't finish it tonight, call me tomorrow morning when you get up. Let me see. I never fucking heard from her. And the movie's got an incredible ending. If she would have watched it, she would have had to say, Oh, wait till you see it and you see
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
You're gonna call.
It's
and
a great
say,
movie.
I saw the
Ending
fucking.
would make her call you.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, because you
sleeping.
don't expect the next day. I go, Frank, I saw that movie. Wow, what a great movie. I loved it. Oh, please, if you sit through the fucking thing, it's impossible not to like it.
Big payoff.
It's got a fucking great ending. It's this, it's that, it's all that. So now, what about the fact she never called and said that night or the next day, I saw the movie. It was great. I hated it. It was okay.
Wait a minute. She said she saw the movie. She called you that night. That was
She's
a
a
bet.
fucking liar.
She saw some of the movie.
I think that's
The bet wasn't
that's a
we're
win.
going to watch the whole movie, was it?
We're saying you
I'm
won
gonna
the
call you.
bet.
No,
I
he lost.
said-
No, the bet was he said she would call.
No. He said she wouldn't.
Oh, he said she wouldn't.
I said she
won.
won't
She would
watch the
call
fucking
after the
movie.
movie.
After the
then you
movie.
won.
I
Yeah,
said to
he
him,
she never
She
called.
called.
She called. I win.
No, you don't. I said, I'll bet you anything she doesn't watch the fucking movie.
She watched some of
Whether
it.
it was that night, the next day, the next year.
Hold on.
Buddy,
We have
I
to
haven't
find
heard
out.
from her.
There's two different bets
Yeah,
going.
Pat, look me in the eye and tell me exactly what he said the bet was. Did he say, "I bet you I'll bet you $50 she never calls," or did he say, "I bet you $50
She never
she
calls
doesn't
and
watch
says
the
she
movie"?
watched the movie.
He said she'll never call.
That's a win.
Nah,
And you weren't there, Alex?
I wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
But I believe Pat.
But he did admit she watched some of the movie, and
watched
she
some of it.
did call that night. I don't want to lead the jury.
But she never saw the movie.
Are you upset that she never called again, or are you upset that she never finished the movie?
Both. The deal is, well, look, wait a minute. Suppose you give me a movie of something that you
All
did,
right.
and you want me to see the ending and all that, and now you tell me, Frank, I'm going to watch it tonight, Mike. I'm going to watch the whole movie. Yes, Frank, got to see the end, this thing, and all that. All right. I'm going to watch it tonight, and if it's too late, I'll call you in the morning, whatever. You never fucking hear from me. Did I watch the movie?
That would be a letdown.
Wait, no,
yeah.
but
Frank, you just met her.
and this isn't baiting you. This isn't baiting you because I happen to love the movie. But
We're not getting paid. She didn't watch the movie.
what if she just didn't like the movie? There's that small
But
possibility.
I want to know about the fact that the timing of it was that there's no way that she watched it from the beginning.
Entirety.
You say that she was fast forwarding. Was she fast forwarding to find you in it?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
She was just trying to confirm
She
that you
couldn't-
were actually
but
in it.
But that isn't the thing. I really said to him, and you're wrong. I said, she's like everybody else. Gonna watch it tonight. Gonna watch it tonight. I don't mean watch 5 fucking minutes and you go.
Right.
fuck him.
But the fact that she actually called you is kind of
Strange,
Unusual.
Yeah, and she described something that was. What are you talking about? That's a stupid.
She didn't
part.
get it.
No, she did. Not only she didn't even know what the fuck she was watching, but not only that, she didn't call later. Frank, I just saw the
Right.
end. Or the next day, or the next week.
I don't think this woman was worth your time.
Well, tell it to this
Frank,
guy. He wasn't
Frank.
making $50 because of that.
at the very
She
least
told me she
25.
called you. And let's say, hey, Frank, I just met you tonight. I'm going to stay up till 4 a.m. because
I had a fucking
I wanna
number. I
watch
got a
it.
number on my thing. I won't even call her back because
Wow.
I know what's going to happen. Call her. Let's ask her. Did you watch the movie?
I got a call in for her. She will. I'll get her to this podcast.
You called
This
her
is-
back?
She called me and told me she watched it and called him
No.
and to give him the money.
She really did?
And
You know
she
what she
said,
said? Hear what she
You
did?
know what she
You know
told
what
me?
she did? You know what she
said
did?
She
Listen.
hates liars.
You know what she did? You know what she did? Exactly what he said. Exactly what he said. Yes, I watched the movie and I called him. Yeah, so you give me your movie. I put it on. I watched the fucking credits and all that.
Pat, what were you talking to her about after he left? You were with her after.
That's nobody's business, Matt.
I want to know there's something going on here.
Yeah, no more girls for you guys. I'm fucking
Thank
giving,
you.
I'm
You
putting
are
girls in their
He's
fucking
feeding
lap,
me. He's
and then it's
feeding me.
like,
Yeah, he gets me to girls. Hold on a second. Just read.
oh, I don't want to look. I'll get her
Hold on.
on the
Just read that.
phone.
Just read that. You can read it out loud.
Okay. Oh, model. She's a model?
Oh, don't mention who she is.
Sorry, I won't. I'm just looking at the.
What's her name? Katrina, whatever.
She
the fuck
wrote.
it is.
She wrote. I'm going to read exactly how it was written.
You're good.
I watched that entire movie. He
He
better
told her
hope.
to say that. He's a fuck.
He better hope I don't see him. LOL.
Well,
And then look at the next one.
so why isn't she called the guy and said, "Hey, I watched the entire movie"?
I hate people who lie.
Oh.
When I told her you didn't pay me.
You
I
told
did
her
not
this.
say. I
You
just said
told
you
her
didn't
this.
pay me. We will continue this for all those interested, all three of you out there.
I find it a bore. And it's, you know what?
This is a scam. I think you and her were running a scam on Frank.
Yeah, that's what I think, too. You know what else, too? Hey, you know what? How come she didn't call me and say, I don't care if she calls me and says, you know what? I don't like fucking guys like you. You're a scammer. You beat the guy to $50, this and that. You know what? I wish she would. And I'll just, okay, I'll give it to him right now. Did you watch the whole movie? Yes, I did, Frank. Why didn't you call me and tell me what you thought of it or whatever?
Mm-hmm. She's very
Ain't
busy.
It strange she don't want to call me?
She's very busy modeling.
Yeah, I know. She's very busy modeling. You know what else they always say? Let me tell you some of these great excuses. I've been so busy. Oh, I've been sick. You've been sick, so when you're sick, Lane, why don't you just watch the movie? You would have felt it. They come up with excuses.
All right, Frank, if we run into her and she says I didn't watch the whole movie, I'm going to let you off the hook. Because she did call you that night.
No,
well, it seems like it seems like the intent of his statement.
Yeah, she's supposed to call me and said, "I see your movie." What he
meant,
movie.
whatever the words were, what he meant was, I bet she doesn't watch that movie and call me after to hook up, right? I mean, that's
not only to hook up, not only to hook up, to tell me what a great movie it is.
Right.
Yeah, because he's going to give you the movie.
I'll tell you what.
So I don't know what.
We'll hold your decision off. I'm going to give you a copy of the movie and you too. When you watch the whole fucking thing, you're going to know. You're going to know. You're going to know.
I'm going to call her.
Listen, you will know when you watch the whole thing. If she would have watched this, she probably had to like it. Why didn't she call him and say, Frank?
She is in the industry.
Stop trying to beat him out of his thing and all that. And
but some people don't appreciate good movies.
He's got a phone number. I don't even know. He's taking her out. He's this and that.
Thanks for the setup.
It's very suspicious.
Who drove me home?
What was happening between you and her was very suspicious.
He's a good lead dog. He really sets it up nice for me.
I think if anything happened between you and her, then forget the $50.
Nothing happened, but I agree with you. I wouldn't even ask for it.
Okay.
If it went that well.
Yeah.
He just buried the lead. Nothing happened between you and her.
All right, let's talk, Mike. Forget this scam.
This is untoward.
Will I see her? I'm going to tell her.
You might see her soon.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Wink, wink. Knock, knock. Who's there? What?
I told her that night, don't make me kill you. I don't even know you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You can't talk like that to people. Pulling her ponytail. Just met her. I'm making a milking.
I was kissing her in the ear.
Bullshit, you were pulling her hair like
that is a classic move from the playground.
Is it?
Girls love it.
Street?
Putting her hair in her ear. All that stuff.
Wow.
Why wouldn't she call?
Yeah, but why did she call and say, "Wow, Frank, I liked your movie. I really liked it. It was really
I don't know.
Frank, whatever." She didn't see it.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know.
You know what?
I don't know why she would call, but not watch.
She still didn't see it, and I'll tell you why. If she would have, she would have seen it. She would have called me by now and says, "Frank, I mean, all kidding aside, wow." Trust me. Jeffrey Lyons saw the fucking movie. You know what he said?
Here's my 10 best films of the year.
Here's my pick for the 10 best pictures of the year. Bugsy, JFK, The Boys in the Hood, The Fisher King, Beauty and the Beast.
Did he call you that night after he saw it?
You notice how he interrupt? You guys keep doing that. I'm going to go.
You got 5 more.
So now I'm going back again. So Jeffrey Lyons saw the movie. Fisher King, Beauty and the Beast, JFK, which I thought was fucking great.
You don't believe in
Beauty and the Beast, all these fucking movies. And my pick, best picture of the year, 29th Street, the true story of Frank Pescin's journey, the true story of Frank Pescin's journey. Okay? He fucking saw it, and he had to say, not only did I see it, that's the best picture of the year.
Wow.
I got the clip at home. Did I show to you?
Yeah. And
who the fuck is bullshitting here? Roger Ebert said, my pick,
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4 stars. And there was a guy, he used to be on ABC, Gary Franklin, he used to review movies. Remember him, Big Fag?
Whoa. Should we edit that or no?
Yeah, edit it out.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I think he admitted it. You know,
okay.
Anyway, he would review movies, and he would say, my review of 29th Street on a 1 to 10, I give 29th Street a 9+, and an Oscar nomination. You know who he said an Oscar-worthy performance by? You ready?
Yeah.
Remember the guy that said, "Everybody shut up here, you motherfuckers, you right here in the government and all that shit right now. Pesh, where are you? Where you mean? You ain't got no high school diploma." Mm-hmm. He said the guy should have got nominated. I got it home. I got it on reviews. That's how good the movie is. That's how good it is.
What about Gene Shalit?
Oh! You want to see the tape? I got a tape of him.
Talking about it?
Oh, yeah. I didn't show you? Oh,
no.
Okay. Here we are. It's Gene Shalit. with some movies. And hi, I'm Gene Shalit. I just want to tell you about some great movies that you may have missed. Those movies that sneak through the cracks and this and that. And he's got 2 movies there. And he starts off with the first one. The first one is called Pope of Greenwich Village with Mickey Rourke and all this stuff and all that. Now, but the second one.
Charlie, they got my thumb.
Now, the second one. I got to show you next time.
I'd love to see that.
That and the second one. 29th Street. This is a remarkable movie. This is about this guy. And he was got that fucking hair and the mustache, the walrus and all that. There's the whole number. And that's the real Frank Pesh playing his brother Vito and all that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Funny you mentioned Gene Shalit. Oh, yeah. I who you call? Who's the other guy? Leonard Maltin.
Oh, yeah.
29th Street. The shimmering tale told through the eyes of Frank Pesh. And that's the real one playing his brother Vito. The reviews were fucking great. Warner Brothers, I still think, not Warner Brothers, Fox, I still think there's a conspiracy going on because a lot of strange things happen with the movie, which we'll talk when.
All right, yeah, they're going to watch it. Now,
I have a question, though.
Okay.
What if she hadn't watched the movie, but she did call you
me up for
and
a
wanted
BJ
to get
Thomas,
together?
I would have told her, I'll pick you up.
do I get the 50 if you get the BJ?
You certainly do.
Say the magic word. Okay, we're going to move off. That's their homework. You're going to give them a copy.
Yes.
This is it. I have Leonard Maltin. This is it. Richly seasoned look at NYC Italian Americans through the eyes of Frank Pesh, who sees his life as blessed with luck, even though it presents itself in strange ways.
It's a wonderful life.
What about Gene Shalit? See what he says.
I don't have that. This is the Leonard Maltin app.
Oh, yeah. He's got his own app.
Did I ever say what happened to me and him? Got mad at me one time in Jerry's Deli.
What, Leonard Maltin?
Yeah, but we're friends now.
Okay.
I don't know how to say this. I want to
Okay.
But anyway, what happens is, no, I was, I was kidding around with him, but he didn't know it. I said to him, hey, look, I got your book, 10,000 movie reviews, Leonard Maltin's book is bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And I said, I figured it out. You couldn't have seen all these movies. You'd have to be seeing 500 a day for 30 years. I don't know how much is that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
150,000.
I never said I seen them all. Very defensive. And I seen that. And I'm only kidding, Leonard. But
You got to make a
but
living.
he's right, but anyway, I don't know.
All right, let's go.
Let's talk about
so anyways, Matt says, I have this friend who actually has seen Frank in a couple of movies, and he'd like to come in and talk about some B movies you were in. And here, well, we'll open it up to Mike. And
I'm in some fucking classics.
I have my cheat sheet here, actually.
Well, you got Beverly Hills Cop in there?
No, I don't
Is that
have
a B
Beverly Hills Cop
movie?
in there, nor do I have Beverly Hills Cop
because it
Part
begins
2.
with a B?
Oh.
No, but I do have.
These are off
you have a very interesting career. It's from like Godfather 2 all the way to Killer Fish.
Yes, Killer Fish, classic.
Killer Fish. Did you like that one?
Oh, Jesus.
So that was directed by Antonio Margheriti, though.
Yeah.
Who was a huge, very prolific.
Who changed his name to?
What was it? That movie.
Tony Dawson.
Yeah.
He had
Anthony
two
Dawson.
names.
Yeah.
He had 2 names. One was when the picture was pretty good. And then when it sucked, I think he put Tony Dawson on there.
Yeah.
I go to Brazil to do this movie, and I'm there. And it's funny, you were talking about special effects before. So I'm there, and I'm not having a good time. Karen Black is in the cast, and at the time, I haven't got a fucking clue what Scientology is all about. She's heavy duty into it, and she's aggravating me. A lot of strange things went on, and then she said to me something about my terminals needed to be something with my terminals, and I'm like, what is she talking about? Fucking battery? Karen, what is this? Frank, your terminals, all this Scientology stuff. So I'm not getting along with her. So now...
What year was this, by the way?
Oh, Jesus.
It was released 79.
I got it home. I'm saying, classic. I'm brutally fucking bad. Oh, really bad.
Any scenes with
green.
her?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, one, yeah. Oh, yeah. In the movie, my name is Warren. Don't ask me how they gave me that name. I begged them, why can't I change it to Vito? I always try to give Vito a plug every movie I do.
That's his
you
brother.
keep looking, you'll always hear me say, yeah, Vito, my name's... I tried to do it in Midnight Run, and he said, no, I don't want no Godfather names in the movie. I said, fuck you. All right, we'll do Carmine.
Yeah.
So, to make a long story short, we go out on location in Brazil. You know, we're in a place called Angra dos Reis. And we go out into the jungle to this location. Into the fucking Amazon jungle.
Right.
I'm there, I got my camper and all that. And the AD comes and tells me, Frank, don't go too far away from the thing. Don't go wandering off. I said, I'm not going to go. Where am I going to go? But what he was trying to tell me was, there's spiders, there's snakes, there's fucking piranhas.
Right.
And we're on the dock filming a thing where we got to go in the water. You know, we're in the Amazon. Okay. So what happens is, I have to get shot with a spear gun. Dan Pastorini, the quarterback of the fucking... My brother goes in the water. The piranhas eat him alive. I come back and I tell Dan Pastorini, you don't have... Because I have to tell you the plot of the movie. The plot is, we robbed a shitload of jewels. Me, my brother... Pastorini, James Franciscus, and Lee Majors, and all that. Right. And what decided
sounds similar to The Deep at the same time.
No, this is way different.
Okay.
So what we decide to do is, what they decide to do is take the jewels, because the Brazilian police are looking for us, and we throw it in the water. So one of the guys, not me, gets this idea. In case anybody gets an idea, like me. He puts piranhas in the water. So one day I tell my brother, let's get the fucking jewels. I don't care. He goes in the water, and the piranhas start eating him alive, and I'm running on the dock, and it's really, you're going to get a great laugh.
It's comical?
Oh, yeah. I'm like, I can't keep my balance on the dock.
Oh, no, he's going in.
Yeah. So he goes in. Okay. I go back, and I tell Lee Majors, he says, you know what you did? What do you mean, what happened there? Oh, then my brother fell in the water, and you know what happened, this and that. Now, it's so bad, I shouldn't tell you this. You're going to see it anyway. You're going to go, wait, Frank, roll that back. Frank, roll that back. He says, so what happened to your brother? He went in the water. They dubbed my fucking voice. And here's what you're going to hear. Remember, exactly like this. I don't know, I think it was a huge snake. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. You know what happened better. I don't know. I fucking couldn't believe it. So anyway, I go back. Now I get Dan Pastorini. I'm throwing everybody in the water but myself. You know, it's got him there, and he's this macho guy, and he's got a spear gun. You know,
loaded,
a handheld one, not a rifle one, a pistol one with a thing in it. All right, come on, Frank, show me where your brother went in the water, and I'll straighten out these fucking piranhas.
With one spear.
Yeah, with one spear, yeah. So he goes in the water, and he gets in and he starts screaming, the piranhas are eating him alive. So I go over by the dock, and I stick it out my hand. Come on. He's got the spear gun pointing right at me.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And, of course, I grab her by the hand with it, and in the movie, it goes off. But before this, I'll tell you why I do what I do. The spear gun hits me. I give on one knee a tribute to Elvis.
Oh.
And I go into the water, and the piranhas eat me alive.
Did that make the movie?
Oh, yeah.
The tribute?
Oh, it makes it. But why I did it before that, he's supposed to, from the water, shoot up and hit me with the spear. You know, and there's a rope on these. I don't see a spear gun. Why the fuck are they got a rope on it?
So you can reel
the fish back.
I think he's just trying to kill him. You want to fucking hit it, then bring it back. And
put it in your bag.
So I'm standing on the dock. The sun is fucking hot. Oh, I'm sweating my fucking ass off. And what they're doing is, I have my shirt up, and they have this belt that they're tying around here. It's a belt, and over here, there's a piece where you screw in the arrow, then put your shirt
spear
on, and do it. So I'm standing there, and they screw the thing in, and the arrow goes in here. It's like I'm going to get shot like that. Ooh. And and the strap has a back end to it where they put the other part of the speed. It's go right through me. The fucking thing goes in here. It's coming out of my ass. It's coming out of my ass. It's coming
through you.
Here and there. And take it off. It's not working. The guy's doing this. Frank, lift up under here. They're doing this. And that.
Playing with his crotch.
I'm getting a fucking wedgie. And, I'm like, wait a minute. What are you doing? I said, is this going to work or what? And then the guy says to me, the classic, and I snap. He says, Frank, relax. He sees I'm getting fucking nuts. One makeup on me. Wait a minute. And then screwing the fucking thing in, pushing blood in there. What is it? He says, Frank, one thing I'll tell you, when it comes to special effects, the Italians are the best.
It's true.
Okay. And they keep doing it, and they keep doing it, and it ain't working. I tell them, and all of a sudden, wait a minute, even like Jackie Gleason, I gotta, that's it. Listen to me. Where's the arrow? Give me the arrow. I said, you guys ever see Steve Martin? You ever see that guy? He gets the arrow on his head, like this. Take it off the head, put it over here, the shirt on,
and cover it up,
and do that. The special effects guy says, what a great idea. And he starts bending the fucking thing, this and that. And you, Italians are the best. You're right. Yeah.
Frank Pesh.
I'm not Italian. I'm from New York. That's killer fish. I go in the water as Elvis and die.
That's
but
awesome.
what you got to see you got to see this. I have to make a copy because I have it on VHS. This is like a treasure.
I'd love to see it.
Oh,
do you have it,
Mike?
I think I probably do somewhere. Yeah.
But you mentioned this director with some reverence.
Antonio Margheriti. He
did some classics.
He's huge. He's done like.
Name a
he's
couple.
Probably one of the most prolific directors. He did a bunch of. They all have like 17 different titles.
Oh, okay.
So
he did spaghetti westerns.
Yeah, he did a bunch of spaghetti westerns. He did some gothic horror movies in the 60s with Barbara Steele.
All right, come on, go to the next one. What's the next one?
Just wanted to know.
A lot of the like Mad Max ripoffs.
Yeah. He just died. He just died like 6 months ago. Bill Lustig calls me up and says to me, "You got to do a thing." What thing? Where they film you.
Yeah.
It's a tribute to Tony Margheriti because his son wants it. And his son requested it. He says, of all the movies, he says, I want Frank.
Cool.
I want Frank. Because
cool.
Me and Lustig, I went and did it for his son. I says, Bill, do you know how silly it was, this movie? Frank, the guy knows too, his son. And he says, Frank Pesh? Can he do a thing for us? He says, Frank will do anything. And I said, thanks, Bill. So I went and I did it, for his son.
So that's another big one. Bill Lustig.
It's coming out. That thing is going to come out when I do the tribute. They did like his son made a reel.
So for like one of his DVD box sets or something.
I don't know, something like that.
But you mentioned William Lustig, and there's Lustig and Larry Cohen and Joe Spinell and like that whole sort of like New York grindhouse conglomerate.
Spinell's his guy.
I love that term, grindhouse. It's really, it's amazing. Lustig, maniac.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't know where to start. Vigilante.
Yeah, Vigilante with Robert Forster.
And Fred Williamson.
Yeah.
That's where I meet the both of them.
Is that true? Yeah. And then you were in a bunch of Fred Williamson directed movies.
I put the both of them in the movie. I'll tell you what happened. I don't give a shit who is this.
Okay.
Lustig makes a movie called Maniac. He wants to make this. The horror movies are so in vogue at this time, and you got to give credit to Lustig, who realized, I just don't want to do another slasher movie, Frank. That's not what I want to do.
Really gnarly,
I don't want to do. He wants to do something. It's the Top Friday the 13th, and all those other ones they were doing.
Halloween,
Ms. 45, and Sleeper Camp bullshit, and this and that, whatever. And he decides, I got to do something unique. Oh, yeah, all right, Bill. Okay, good. So we're driving around the car. Oh, Frank, what am I going to do? And Bill had this habit. He's always worrying. He still does it. And he gets like Curly and the Three Stooges, like, oh, Frank. What
Rubbing his face?
Yeah, but not like an idiot. But what am I going to do? Frank, don't even say that. Why do you say that? They doesn't do the giggle. So I'm in the car with him. He's oh, Frank, what am I going to do? I got to start shooting soon. He's raised some money from Vendome Liquors, and he's got a whole crew ready to go. Everyone's taking a deferment. I'm convinced. Wow. Everybody ain't getting paid, but they want to work on a fucking movie. And he's going to do this movie with Joe Spinell called Maniac. Oh, Jesus, Frank, how am I going to make this different? I just don't want Joe going around killing fucking people and doing all this and doing all that. I said, I don't know, Bill. Bill, why don't you do Jaws and put the shark on land? That's unique. He goes, oh, what a great idea, Frank. I can't look at him.
You were kidding, right?
Yeah. How could I not be? What a great idea. Yeah. And he's, yes, it's, well, what do you mean, Frank? It's, well, when the shark comes, there's no mercy. In other words, it's just rip and tear. It ain't, in some of those movies, they run for their lives. When he comes around, it's the end. Okay. He makes the movie. He does a real smart thing, Lustig. He spends every penny he's got. He hires the best special effects guy in the fucking business to this day. He's the best. Yeah, Tom Savini. How did you know? Good man. Savini. He gets Tom Savini. You saw the movie Maniac?
Yeah.
I really thought they scalped the girl. I said, Bill, what you do with the body?
Describe the poster. Can you describe the poster? Remember the poster?
Yeah, I remember the poster. And Joe Spinell was furious about the guy with the little feet and a big pecker in his pants. Yes, Spinell was furious. Knife? How did you know that?
A bloody knife
and he yelled at Bill and said, "Don't look how small my thing looks, and I got them little feet. Fucking, what do you do that for, Bill?" I remember that real good. The movie opens up. They're picketing theaters all over the country. Women are out there screaming. The logo of the movie is, I warned you, don't go out tonight. They're posting a guy with a woman's head in his hand and a fucking knife.
Pretty graphic.
You ever saw the movie?
And tight jeans. He has tight jeans on.
Yeah, tight jeans.
What are we talking, 80?
1980, I think? Yeah, 1980.
I don't even know if they'll review it in there because he had... They shot it in 16 millimeter and blew it up to 35, which I thought, how are you going to do that? I turned down a part in the thing.
No.
Yeah.
You were credited as a voice.
I did a voiceover. Today another murder in New York City. The maniac would look.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, we're looking at very gruesome.
Yes.
Somebody's.
You see his little wiener.
Oh, my little. I wish mine was that little.
No, trust me. It does. On the big poster, you'll see.
Oh my God.
What does the review say?
What was that? Rated X?
No rating.
With that? Oh.
No rating. We can't. The critics said we can't.
That is gruesome.
We can't review this movie.
You want reviews? You want to know the critical response?
No one's going to say it's good. They got to say.
Let's see what Rotten Tomatoes.
Spinell is just like the creepiest murderer in the world.
I mean, Joe was
pretty. He's got the look.
Joe's acting his pants off.
Yeah,
Joe's a great actor. Come on, wait. You saw him in Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
You saw him in Godfather 1 and 2. Yeah,
I heard a rumor he was the highest paid actor on the set of Godfather.
He was. They kept. You know what a drop and pick up is?
Yeah.
Well, he was in scenes in that movie, and it was supposed to be his last day every time, and he was a day player, and every time he would do something, Coppola would say, "Where's Spinell? I want Spinell in this scene." I'll tell you where he is. He's in a scene where who you call goes and beats up his brother-in-law.
Yeah.
James Caan goes and beats up his brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Spinell's over there holding guys back, get back, stay out of this and that. There he is. When they're in there playing the piano and they go to the mattresses, look at the piano leaning there smoking. Yeah. Well, look, it's Joe Spinell. Okay. At the end of the movie, when they're taking all those guys away, Spinell comes over to, what's his name, and grabs his gun. You got to come with me, Sal. And he's looking around.
Abe Vigoda?
Yeah. That's Spinell again. In the revolving, when he's shaving there, and at the end of the movie, and then he goes to the revolving door and he shoots the guy in the revolving. That's Spinell again. Well, every time they fucking got rid of him. You're working one day today, Joe. We need you for this scene over here.
And you got to pay extra to bring you back.
Of course they do. Because you got to put him on a weekly then. You can't keep using a guy and make him work 7 days. Because you split the fucking days up.
Yeah.
What do you think? You're going to fool the Screen Actors Guild? Just like, you're going to put him on a weekly.
So a couple liked him, yeah?
Yeah, he liked him. Yeah, then part 2, did you see part 2? He had that big part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Joe Spinell. Wasn't for Joe Spinell, I wouldn't be here.
How did you guys meet?
Oh, he was older than me, and he used to go to the boys' club. Then I went to Madison Square Boys Club, which was my greatest influence. It wasn't for that place. Forget it. We played basketball. We did this and that. And Spinell was down there painting and doing all that. And he was acting. He was doing plays and all that stuff. And I love movies. And he was the only guy I could talk to about it. And
that's cool.
And I would talk to him about it. And I wanted to, get involved in it and all that. But in my neighborhood, everybody thought anyone who's an actor was either a fag or a stool pigeon. You can't do that, Frank. What are you laughing at? Grow up, You're talking about a bunch of Guidos. What are you, fucking... Hey, come here, Frank. Frankie wants to be an actor. What are you going to do, Frankie? No. So Godfather, he came around. I saw the movie, and now I become an extra. And I'm in a whole bunch of movies as an extra. Next Stop, Greenwich Village, the 7-Ups, the French Connection.
Yeah, you're in 7-Ups?
Yes, I beat Billy Freakin'. I'm doing all these movies, and I get in Godfather Part 2, and I get my SAG card. I'm in a scene where we strangle Mike Gazzo at the bar. Mm-hmm. You remember Danny Aiello says, Michael Corleone, he says, to choke him, he's dragging him back, and out of the right, I come, and out of the left comes Paulie Walnuts, Tony Sirico. We run out into the street, and we start shooting. I trip and fall down. They gave me stunt pay. I made a fortune. I still get residuals. It was great. And that's what happened with that. What's the next movie?
Here's what, let me just give you what Leonard Maltin said about Maniac.
Oh, no.
Unrelenting exercise in nihilistic gore as claustrophobic and sickening.
Oh, dare he.
He didn't like it. I don't think he liked it.
Oh, boy. There are reviews that
I don't have a movie here, but I do have a television episode that I thought was interesting. The Miami Vice, The Home Invasion.
Oh, yeah.
Directed by Abel Ferrara.
Oh, that's...
About right in 85, right probably in the sweet spot of his personal career.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what was that like?
He had directed a movie, Ms. 45 or something, some wacko movie.
The Nun. It was the rape revenge movie with the woman who
He's become this big cult director. So I'm hanging around with Don Simpson a lot, and Don Simpson's really the biggest thing in Hollywood. Me and him are real good pals. He did Flashdance. He did that. And I says,
Top Gun. Right?
Yeah, Top Gun. I'm in every one of the movies.
Yep.
So I says, hey, you got to get me in this Miami Vice. If you don't get me in, and he would always get insulted, like when I was, what? Get Michael Mann on the phone. Mike, Don, I want you to put my friend in Miami Vice. Don, listen to me. And here's the phone. I get a call. To this day, she hates me, the casting person, Bonnie Timmerman, because it's like I went right over her head, like, Michael Mann tells, you got to put this guy past to work. That's it. I get a call. I'm going to Florida. I'm on Miami Vice. And I go, and it's like, what is my part? I play Benny the Jeweler, and I'm getting a single card, guest star, Frank Pesh, up in a line building, and the top money. Yeah. And I didn't read for it either. No, I don't go down here and read and say he was good, but he was too ugly, or he was good, he was too good looking, he was good, but he was too Italian. And they come up with things you wouldn't believe.
Sure.
Oh, no, you're in. Get on the plane and go down there. So I go down there. So Abel Ferrara, I don't know it, but he's really strange. So in the scene, Don Johnson comes in, and I come out of my jewelry store all dressed up. I got this on my tape. You'll see. Hey, what do you want? He says, Benny, it ain't nice what you're doing and this and that, because if you keep doing it, I'm going to, get you.
Good Don Johnson.
Don Johnson, wait a minute.
I got it.
I go like this to him. I ad-lib.
Fangu?
I'm shaking.
Oh.
He goes, don't point.
Oh.
Okay, so now I tell the guy, one of my thugs, hey, get rid of this guy. And that's it.
They beat up Don?
No, Don beats him up.
Okay.
But anyway, but Abel Ferrara was telling me, he goes, you're so crazy. You gotta tell him you're gonna fucking kill him. I'm like,
thank you.
Okay. You're so mad, you tell him. I'm like, what do you want me to do? The guy don't want me to point. You want me to strangle him?
Oh, that wasn't part of the scene? I thought you meant in the scene, Don. He really didn't want you to point at him.
Yeah.
For real.
That's what that was the other thing.
Don't point at me.
Yeah, don't point.
I thought that was a great you had a great little thing in the scene.
Yeah, but I don't know. You're going to watch it again. I don't know if he says it there, but in rehearsal, let's rehearse this, don't point. So now he goes, "You're so mad, you didn't kill me, you strangled me," everything. And I'm laughing, and I'm laughing, and I'm laughing. But it's amazing you saw that. It was an important episode called Home Invaders. It was like by the guy that created the show. Well, boy, you really did your homework. Where'd you just find this guy?
He's a good friend of mine.
What else?
Let's see. What's another good one? Okay, so there's a few strange ones down here in the mid '90s. One called Mirror Images 2 with Shannon Worry, directed by Gregory Dark, who was previously a porn director. But then he went on to do like episodes of Oz and stuff like that. He's a legitimate like.
Oh please, that guy.
Well, so and he had a brother or something. To like they used to.
He was the Dark Brothers. Oh yeah, I know those guys. He was this close. It was over. He was this close. He was going
leaving this world.
To go to jail.
Oh,
and
okay.
This really, a real, kind of guy. Yeah, what the fuck are you looking at? He goes to jail. Forget it. They had him on some income tax evasion thing or something. I don't know, but I knew a lot of people in that industry. So anyway, yeah, he directed Mirror Images 2. And I was in another one, The Pamela Principle.
I didn't.
A classic.
But aren't there like two of them? Isn't there a sequel? Pamela Principle 2?
That was a Pamela Principle, and then Pamela Principle 2. I don't know, but I remember I went through the string of them. But listen, they were like softcore pornos.
Yeah. Skinamax stuff.
I keep my clothes on. One of them I play a comedian. Another one, I'm taking pictures of a girl. She's with the Mirror Images. I'm taking pictures of the girl's nude.
I remember seeing that on Cinemax when I was younger.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
This is the stuff that we all...
on heavy rotation.
Yeah, like we grew up...
mid-90s.
When you were a kid our age, like growing up, that's what you masturbate to late at night.
And Red Shoe Diaries.
They showed them in hotels.
I get hard every time I hear a sax solo.
Do you want me to listen? I'll teach you something about those movies. Mm-hmm. There's two things that make a movie softcore and hardcore. There's just two different things, and they would shoot them that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see how smart any of you are. Let's see, what's the two things? He probably knows. He looks like a degenerate. Good.
You don't see
insertion?
It's called penetration, not insertion. That's one. And what's the other one that makes it? It's a porno.
I mean, honestly,
get out of here.
Just, as soon as you see the wieners, I feel like it.
Yeah.
No.
That's not hard.
They show frontal nudity. Harvey Keitel showed his wiener in a lot of movies.
Yeah,
come on, you don't know? Do you want to learn?
It's
two things. He has one of them.
One
is penetration. Is the other thing that out and out makes
Backdoor.
it. And
blowjob?
No. This is the thing that makes it. This is more important than the penetration.
Really?
This is the and if
what's
you
more
notice,
important than penetration?
I'm going to tell you. Learn something. Thing is, and they do it in all the movies, whether it's in their mouth or not. The other thing,
the money shot,
that is a cum shot.
Yeah.
That's why they're always hanging it with me, pull it back, or even they like this.
Frank's illustrating what a cum shot is.
For those listeners at home.
But think about it. You never see that in them softcore ones. You see that tits. Those things that want to be not on HBO.
It would be shocking if
Isn't
you
it
saw
amazing?
that on HBO.
Yeah, but you notice in them, you can't see the penetration.
Yeah, right.
But he's plowing away, and you never see the cum shot. But on those ones that, you know what? Even on the now, you pay per view, or you pay for them, you still don't see it. They're still cheating you.
Yeah,
the cum shot and all that.
But they shoot it for both, and then
then they sell one, and they put it in the DVD. Yeah, you'll see it there. You'll see it in the.
And for the record, I think that Keitel did break ground by showing his wiener in
Bad Lieutenant.
Piano and Bad Lieutenant. Yeah, it was both those.
That was another Abel Ferrara project.
That was another Abel Ferrara project.
Which one?
Bad Lieutenant.
Yeah,
but was it? But what? I always thought it was just you couldn't show an erect
and that was still
penis.
NC-17 though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, you could show. The thing that makes it triple X is penetration and a cum shot.
Yeah.
I'm in a movie that's pretty hot. I'm proudest of one of my favorite movies I'm in, Fingers.
Oh, yeah,
James Toback.
Oh,
yes,
man, so awesome.
Mike Gazzo, Michael Chapman on the camera, who same guy shot Raging Bull and all that.
I understand that you're a little bit down on film school, but I have to say that my one of my instructors showed us Fingers.
A miracle.
Yeah, he went to film school too.
A miracle.
Yeah.
Well,
and Fingers was one of your
Fingers was that's a good movie. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is a good movie.
Walnuts.
Pauline Kael reviewed Fingers. Try to get a review on Fingers. Pauline Kael says, The Godfather looks like a bunch of choir boys. You want to see the real mob in action? Watch James Toback's Fingers. Oh, it's pretty good. Yeah. Sirico is running around. You saw Fingers?
Yeah, you gave it to me.
Oh, that's right. Wasn't it cool when he stopped blowing your fucking eye sockets out?
And then Tanya Roberts gets it in the bathroom.
Yeah, and I like Lenny. How about Lenny Montana? Hey, listen, you owe my father some money. No, you owe Ben Angelelli some money. You tell Ben Angelelli, suck my cock. Well, wait a minute. It's my father. A double suck. And then he says, you laugh. I'll show you. I got this movie. And then he whacks him with a gun. Bang, Harvey Keitel, you fucking... And he kicks his son. Too, right? Yes. Yeah, he's got nothing part. He says, get over there. And he kicks his kid in the ass. He says, you like I did to your father? I like it to mine. Get that fucking money. Oh, it's hot. And... Jim Brown with the two girls. Mm-hmm. Oh, anybody get horny in film school when you guys were watching it?
I don't know. I can't really remember.
What a good movie! I like that movie. Fingers, yeah,
that's a really good movie.
I am an extra. I'm a waiter. Toback is on the phone. I don't know what he's doing. Jim, can I say something in this in the scene? Yeah, go ahead, shoot it. Don't worry. Yeah, good. Yeah, okay. You watch the movie.
You break up a fight, right?
I break up a fight with Harvey Keitel, and I become the toughest guy in the place. I'm like, get it out. And you guys, you know what happened?
And you had a couple lines?
Spinell told me to do it.
Nice.
Spinell was there watching. He ain't going to say nothing. Frank, you standing like an extra. Go ahead and tell him. Tell these fucking guys. All right, Joe, I'll fucking do it. If he says anything, you tell him. You know. So I go over, and the big fight breaks out, and I break it up, Harvey Keitel, and sit down. And you guys keep your mouth shut, mind your own business about the radio.
Or I'll hit you with this bus tub.
And then they spell my name wrong in the credits. P-E-S-H-E, Frank Pesh, P-E-S-H-E.
Yeah.
Jim, what are you doing? He put me in another movie recently, Black and White.
Yeah, Black and White. Yeah.
Okay, here's what Pauline Kael said about Fingers. This is from a different article, but it quotes her. She likened the work of James Toback to that of a young Tennessee Williams. James Toback is trying to be Orson Welles and Carol Reed, Dostoevsky, Conrad, and Kafka. The film is a howl of ambition, and you get the feeling that at least 2/3 of it is still locked up in the writer-director's head, that he simply did not have the experience, the cast, or the budget to get more of his exuberantly melodramatic fantasy onto the screen. Still, what's there has the wild self-dramatization that one associates with the young Tennessee Williams.
I don't get it. Is that a good review?
I think it's a great review.
It is?
Yeah, I think it's great.
I don't think so.
Oh, I think it's great.
What has Tennessee Williams got to do with it? I want my fucking money out. Pull your eyes out of your fucking head.
Double suck.
Yeah, I'm going to double suck. Yeah, wait a minute. I wouldn't want that review.
Well, it does. It's kind of backhanded. She's saying like he wasn't experienced enough to maybe fully realize.
He couldn't pull the trigger on all his great thoughts, but he got.
But what was there was pretty great.
Hey, you watched it? Wasn't it good?
It was good. Yeah, very gritty.
Well. We've never heard of anybody walking around with a radio playing summertime when it's 15 fucking below zero outside. What are you, a fucking idiot? He goes, don't call me an idiot.
What was that, 73-ish?
78.
78?
Yeah.
Oh, see, there's 78, 88, 98, 2000. I'm breaking my balls still. I mean, is this right? Why don't I have a series? Why ain't I in a fucking series? Yes, as a regular.
That's what this podcast is going to do.
Like a fucking cop, one of them shows like NCIS,
In the meantime, tell me about Ice.
Oh, Tracy Lords.
Directed by her husband, right, at the time?
No, I don't think it was her husband.
Brooke Yaten?
I don't know who the hell the director was. She kills me in the movie. And then I saw
Was it a porn or just...
No. She's acting straight. She's like Dirty Harriet. She's a tough cop. And I'm a drug dealer or something. And she shoots me at the racetrack, where they race the cars in the valley in Santa Clarita and all that. What's that fucking place?
California Speedway?
No. It's the obvious one. Yeah, but
Willow Springs, right?
No. I can't think of it. But anyway, yeah, she was great. Yeah. What do you call it? What's her name again? Yeah, Tracy Lords. Yeah, she started acting. She was as good as anybody. Any of these bros, because of the other stuff. That's all bullshit. Go ahead. What else?
Well, there's one that has like an incredible cast, Original Gangsters. Which has just, everyone's in that.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone.
Bob Forrester, me, Fred Williamson.
Charles Napier.
Jim Brown. Charles Napier.
That was like when people started to rediscover blaxploitation and they started sort of as like a celebration.
Roundtree get in there?
Yeah.
He's in there.
Oh, yeah.
Wings Hauser.
Oh, wow.
Here's what happens. Lustig makes Maniac, and he makes a fortune with it. The movie cost $35,000 with credit cards. I don't know how much Vendome put up or whatever. It grosses $7 million worldwide.
Whoa.
Now he decides to make a movie called Vigilante, and he's going to make this movie, shoot it in New York and all that. And
where exactly was that shot?
What? Vigilante?
Yeah.
All over
those neighborhoods?
All over New York City. One's in Brooklyn. So he has the money to do it, and he and all this time he's in New York. I'm begging him, Bill, you got to come out to California. Bill, you got to come out to California. Bill, you got to come out there. You want to be in the stock market? Stay in New York. Want to be in the movie business? You got to come out here. You got to be in the movie business out here. Bill, why don't you listen to me? He comes out here, and he meets Billy Friedkin, and Friedkin wants to hire him to do a horror movie. He turns him down. He says, Bill, what are you doing? I'm on my way to order a Camaro, because producer. Bill, I'm ordering the car. Bill, what are you doing? Frank, I don't know, Bill. Frank, I don't want to work for nobody. I want to be my own boss. Why do I got to listen to that? All right. Bill, you're making a big mistake. So now he's going to do Vigilante. All the people put up money for Maniac. They can't wait to jump in again. So he's got the money. He's ready to go. And he's going to do this picture called Vigilante. And I'll be in it somewhere, but he ain't giving in to me yet. Like, but where am I going to be in this movie, whatever? So he calls me up one day. Oh, Frank, oh, no, Frank, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What's the matter, Bill? The star of the movie is a guy named, oh, Jesus, he was the original Beretta, Italian guy.
Roma.
Yeah. What's his name?
Roma.
Yeah, but who's the actor?
His last name's Roma.
Yeah, he's right. It's
or David Roma.
No, but oh Jesus, what the fuck was it? He was in the Greenwich Village movie.
Pope?
Yeah, he was in the Pope of Greenwich Village. Oh, Tony Musante. Tony Musante's playing the lead in Vigilante. Huh. Bill calls me up. Oh, Frank, oh, Jesus, what am I going to do? What, Bill? Tony Musante, he wants more money, And I used to tell Bill, you got to come out here, Bill. And he said, Frank, I can't stand those people, with those loafers and those socks and all that. Frank, let's do lunch. Let's do lunch and all that. Oh, no. Well, Tony Musante's handled by ICM, and they're up the ante on Lustig. They know what he's doing. You're getting this guy. Oh, Jesus, Frank, what am I going to do? No. And he hasn't got the lead in the movie. Frank, do you know anybody? I says, yes, Bill. I know some people. Let me call you back. I'm seeing some girl. Mm-hmm. And what do you do?
He's beating her up.
What do you do? I work for an agent. Oh, really? Who's he? Who's some of the guys he handles? She tells me, and this guy, and she says, Robert Forster. I'm a big fan of Robert Forster at the time. I saw a movie he was in called A Stalking Moon. I love it. Mm-hmm. I'll loan it to you. Oh, it's great. Gregory Peck and him in the West. It's a great movie. Yeah. I know him. I mean, I know who he is. I really like him.
Pulp Fiction.
But I don't like him. But I don't like,
Jackie Brown.
I don't know the guy. I said, do me a favor. Introduce me to him. I got to talk to him. Oh, yeah, sure, Frank. I'll tell him. And she tells him, this guy wants to meet. She says, hi, Bob, my name's Frank. Listen, my friend's doing a movie, and he wants to know if you want to be playing the lead in the movie. He goes, oh, sure. He talks to Lustig. He gets the part.
Wow.
Yeah, he's playing the lead. Lustig calls me up. Oh, Frank, oh, Jesus, what? What, Bill? Now what? Well, the other lead in the movie is a guy named Leon Isaac Kennedy. He did a big, low-budget movie that went through the roof. It was called Penitentiary. Okay. He starts to hold Lustig up. Oh, no. What's the matter, Bill? What? They want more money. ICM, they want me. I can't do it. Oh, Frank, do you know anybody else? Yes, Bill. I don't know nobody else. I go to Carlos and Charlie's Disco with Tony Danza all the time. And every time I go to, who do I see there? Is Fred Williamson and Jim Brown over there with all the girls, this and that. I don't know the guy. I go over to him. I'm about to look up at him. Hi, my name's Frank. Yeah, what's up, partner?
Were you talking to Fred or Jim?
Fred. I wasn't going to Jim. I was like, oh, that guy. Oh, get out of here. Listen, my friend's doing a movie. He had done some things, Fred Williamson in Italy.
These guys are legitimate. These guys are legitimate stars at this point. Not.
Oh yeah,
big guys.
Yeah, I didn't care. I feared no one. It was like I hang out with Billy Freakin, Spielberg. Yes. My friend's doing this movie, and then in this days there's no cell phones or nothing. My friend's doing a movie. Wants to put you in a movie. Oh yeah, yeah. Listen, he's going to call me tomorrow at home. You come over to my apartment. I'll put you on the phone with him. It was it's just so crazy.
And Frank operates the same today.
He doesn't say, well, here's my number. Tell him to call me.
People.
I don't want to come to your apartment. Or nothing like that. He comes over. Lustig calls him. They start talking, and Fred knows all these distributors in Italy, and they're all he had been down that route. Oh, yeah. He gets in the movie. I cast both of them. Bill gives me a bigger part now in Vigilante. Mm-hmm. I got a good part. And Vigilante is amazing. No security. They're shooting the movie in New York. They have no. What do you call those things? Permission. The things. No permits. It's got a cop.
It's all guerrilla.
Plus, he's got a friend who's a cop. And when the cops come over, the guy, heavy duty detective. Hi, I'm on a job. Oh yeah, go ahead, shoot. Hurry up! Don't block the traffic. He shoots the movie. Vigilante. Lustig does it in scope. Everything. I have a great part in it. And so the movie gets done, and now they just started that stuff. It was just on Entertainment Tonight. And now let's look at the 5-10 grossing pictures this week that came out. Number 1, Return of the Jedi, Star Wars Part 2. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, a newcomer and independent, Vigilante. I says, Bill, we're rich. Bill, we're fucking rich. It's number 5, old Frank. Leave me alone. What's the matter now, Bill? The guy produced the movie. The guy's name is, oh, Jesus, Erwin Shapiro? No. What the fuck is his name? He's the producer of the movie. Well, anyway, all the money comes in, and it goes to this guy. To this day, the guy hasn't been found.
Wow.
By his family, private detectives, everybody Lustig hired, the studio hired, or whatever, the guys that work for Lustig, he had lawyers and all that. They want their money. He took off with the money. They've never found the guy to this day. So that's what happened. And at the end of the movie, they hardly had money to finish at the end. It was bedlam, but they did, and it comes in number 5 in the box office. Jesus, wait a minute, it ain't Shapiro. What is the guy's name?
I'm trying to find it on the IMDb.
I can't think of it, but it won't be on the credits. Maybe it's on the credits.
Yeah, full cast and crew.
You say his name on the credits. It's like I can't think of it.
There's a lot of
Goldberg?
producers.
No. Go ahead.
I'll just read them all. Andrew Garone,
he's
Andy
produced with
Jurgensen,
Lustig.
William Lustig, Jerry
Masucci, yeah.
John Packard,
No,
Kenneth
Packard's Vendome. John Packard owns Vendome. Yeah.
Kenneth Pavia, Edward L. Montoro.
That's the guy. Ed Montoro. Montoro takes off with the money. Never found him.
He's uncredited. By
They looked everywhere. All kinds of people looked from. They say,
did the actors get paid before he split?
No.
Wow.
I not only I go and see Lustig and tell him, Bill, I did a scene in the movie. They beat the fucking shit out of me. They hit me with a baseball bat. I was black and blue all over, and I said, Bill, I don't care about getting paid. I want to get unemployment. Oh. He says, Frank, what are you asking me for? I'm a director. You got to talk to Andy. Leave me alone. He's looking for Ed Montoro. Ed Montoro takes off the money. Did it say anything?
Yeah, well, listen to what it says about him.
Oh, God. I never heard this. But these things
this is going to be long. I'll just read the beginning. Edward L. Montoro is probably one of the most notorious filmmakers in the motion picture industry. He'd originally planned a career as an airline pilot, but that dream ended in 1968 when he was in a major plane crash.
Oh. What did he do?
He was in a major plane crash.
He decided to change career options from pilot to filmmaker, and then he founded Film Ventures International in 1969. This is like a huge entry. There's a lot, but I think the Notorious kind of tells you that he probably was not.
Well, it's got to mention Vigilante, and he took off with the money because he was wanted. He broke the law.
I'm looking for that.
Yeah, he
did some really, really sleazy movies too. Because I was just looking at some of them.
Who, Lustig?
No, this Montoro. Yeah, really.
What did he do?
He did one called Anthropophagus, which is a Joe D'Amato movie, another Italian.
I have heard
about
that.
This cannibal guy who lives on this island and eats his whole family. It's really gnarly.
Oh, God.
Doesn't mention that.
All right,
Doesn't mention anything about it.
Getting ready to wrap this up.
All right.
Is that pretty much most of them?
That's it. I mean, the other thing I found that was kind of cool was George Gallo.
Oh, please.
But he wrote, didn't he write?
Yeah, he wrote.
He wrote your thing?
But I don't want to get into it.
That's another day?
Yeah, it's another day. I don't want to get into it.
You bumped into him on Midnight Run, or you knew him?
I met him on Midnight Run, and I said, you wrote this? I said, I got a story for you to write. And I told him, you write, I'll direct it. And I had 29th Street ready to go. And I told him, and he just knew, you know.
All right, well...
Where do you see 29th Street? You too.
I just want you guys to promise Frank you're going to watch it.
I'm going to watch it. Should I call you?
Oh, I won't talk to you. Wait a minute. Next time I see you, if you didn't watch it, I give you the thing. I'm not talking to you or you.
As soon as I get it, I'm going to watch it.
I don't want to hear. I'm so busy. I have kids. Frank, you know, I work. Bullshit. It's called Before You Go to Bed. Watch 40 minutes, and the next day watch 40. Guess what? You saw the movie. That's all.
Do you have it
money in the trunk?
Yeah, of course I do.
Do you have it on beta?
Remember the Boy Scouts? Be prepared.
Be prepared. All right, well, let's wrap it up. Thank you, guys.
When are we going to get live people on the radio?
We'll get them.
We gotta figure out a way to get them
in.
I can patch them in, but we need to know who we're calling or where they should
what
call.
Do you mean?
All right,
they call us, and we answer the phone.
Yeah, but we're not live, so they need to know when.
Yeah, we need to do a little pre-production.
Yeah, we need to sort of sort that out.
Okay, yeah. I'll work that out.
But and you could set up a Google Voice number so that we can give it out.
It's going to happen, okay?
Yeah, I want to be on at night, like.
Yeah, you are.
You dim the lights and all that.
Night calls.
You ever listen to Art Bell and all that stuff? You know, Art Bell and the UFOs and all that stuff. 6:40 a.m. every night.
Yeah.
You don't?
Conspiracies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
I'll start.
And why don't... All right, let's wrap it up and go get your movies, please.
I'm going to go get them.
Great show.
We're all going to leave. I don't like it. It was good, but...
No, it's good. I like hearing those stories. It's kind of cool.
People it's like stuff.
That's the...
Wait, those were the days. These were the days.
Yeah.
It's not like that anymore, is it?
No,
the industry is not like that.
No.
It's too bad. It was kind of
I'll tell you what's amazing, this YouTube bullshit, and you can become... I'm a director. Yeah. What'd you do? Well, watch YouTube. I'll show you a director. You can do anything you want.
Yeah.
I'm doing something now with these guys. I gave them an idea. It involves Frank Sinatra. It's a great idea. I've been trying to do it for 40 years. No one would listen to me.
Now you're doing it?
Yeah, they're doing it.
Oh, good.
Those guys are doing it. And it could be really good. I don't know.
All right. Well,
What else? What are you doing tonight?
Very excited. We're good. We can call it a wrap. I will see you later tonight.
Why don't you call that?
Yeah, what's going to happen with that lady?
Come here. I'm afraid to call her.
I invited her to...
Her phone number's on my phone. I wish I knew which number it was. I'd call her right now and tell her. You call me a liar?
All right. You'll see her tonight. Be nice to her.
She's coming tonight?
She could. I would like to.
You better give her a heads up that she should watch the movie before tonight.
Here, listen, here's the good news. Tell her, say to her, don't tell him you saw the movie, because then you'll never get rid of him. But you tell him the truth that you didn't see it, he won't talk to you.
Okay.
So
it's kind of like a rape whistle. Don't say you saw the movie. That'll keep him off you.
Yeah, because
he'll still pull your hair.
Well, she still says, I saw the movie. I said, why didn't you call me? And I'll drive her nuts.
All right,
and then tell me what happened at the end and do a list and that. If she says, Frank, I haven't had time, I'm going to say, you know what? Why don't you go fucking talk to him?
Okay, thank you. Set me up again.
Yeah.
All right, great show, guys.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Wrap it up. Nice.